Hello, and welcome to Framingham Now. I'm Jack Patrick Lewis, State Representative for the majority of South Framingham, some of North Framingham, and the entire town of Ashland. On this program, we talk with elected officials, community leaders, and area activists about the current political landscape in Framingham and the future of the town that many of us call home. As you likely know, this fall, Framingham will be voting on new local leaders as part of its journey to become a city. This fall, we will be selecting a mayor and a city council. As part of that city council, we will be electing 2 at-large city councilors. On today's program, we will be interviewing some of those candidates for those at-large positions. One of those people seeking one of those positions is Pablo Maia. Welcome to the show, Pablo.
Thank you very much, Dick. It's a pleasure.
So you are one of the people running for one of those 2 at-large positions. And so I think a great place to start is, who is Pablo and why is he running?
My name is Pablo Maia, married to Arleusa Maia. We run a business in Framingham as a real estate for over 20 years. My daughter went to Marian School. Now she's a nurse and then works in Framingham also. The reason I'm running is to bring together, the Brazilian community with the American community, with the whole city, and to take us underground as a people who doesn't have paperwork, don't pay taxes, just do wrong things, to show the community, to our community, that we're different. We're people that really work hard, that pay taxes, that want to have their kids growing up here, to have a nice town, a beautiful town. By the way, we have to say that the town meeting members haven't done that for so long, They're the ones that are giving us a baby, a brand new baby for the next year, who's a very healthy Framingham, a beautiful town who's becoming city soon. And they work very hard for that. And, I want to give continuing the way they given to us, a healthy city with very happy people, are nice, lots of jobs, lots of people trying to move into Framingham because it's a very desirable place. So it's one of the reasons I'm running for.
Excellent. Are there any other issues that you look at what town meeting has done and you're hopeful that as one of the 11 people on the city council that you would be most excited about working in?
As a city councilor, I think my job will be to listen what the mayor has to propose to us. At the same time, what the needs from the community, and be the bridge and balance the budget for the town and help in things that there needs to be fixed. Nothing's perfect, So we're gonna try to make as best as we can, and work with, listen to the community, see what's the most important things that needs to be done, and vote for it. Always on the best interest of the town, of the city at this time.
It's going to take us, I think, all a while to stop using the phrase town or the word town.
Yes.
How's the campaign going? You have a couple of months till the primary.
Yes. Mm-hmm. A lot of support. A lot of friends coming in saying that it's a good idea to run. A lot of expectations, but also first time. I'm not a politic. I'm not a professional politic or anything. So. I think it's doing okay, but if it's somebody, I know I'm running against very strong people with a lot of knowledge, a lot of involvement before, and I'll be very happy if they also have the seats, because if they have more capacity, they have more desire, and I'll be very happy if any of them win the campaign.
That's nice of you to say. I'm sure you'll also spend the next several months doing what you can to make sure that you're...
But I know there's a lot of people with a lot more capacity than me and more desire to serve the people, just like me, that, if they do it, it'll be great. Yes.
It's always great to run a campaign knowing that you're running against people that also have the best interest of the community at
yes.
heart.
I think I'm going to take what as learning, most of it can take as learn from them what to do and knowing better the community. I talk to a lot of people, and collect signatures, And I learn from them also, what they're saying, what they like, what they don't like. So it's a new thing for me. It's new for everybody because it's a brand new city. So it's from the mayor to the selectmen, to the at large, to the district, not selectmen, but the district councilors. It's new to everybody. So we have a lot to learn all together.
Excellent.
Yeah.
One of the things you mentioned early on was trying to bridge the sort of Brazilian community
Yes.
and the other communities that exist within Framingham. I know since I was elected in November, one of the communities I've heard from a lot are members of the Brazilian community, and with the national political landscape being what it is, concerns around deportation, especially it relates to immigration, is something that I hear a lot and my office hears a lot. And I'm curious what Framingham's new mayor and city council are going to do, if anything, moving forward as it relates to making sure that all the communities that live within Framingham feel safe and secure. And I'm curious, I've asked the question to all the other folks running as well, but if you could talk a little bit about your thoughts on what the mayor and city council could do or should do.
Mm-hmm. I think it's if you do the right thing, if you don't drive drunk, if you don't crash other people's car, if you don't fight, if you don't fight with your wife or anything, police is not going to bother you. They're very, very reasonable people, very nice. They're still here to serve and protect. I never had a problem with the police. I never saw nobody had a problem with the police if they're not wrong. So always, if they make something wrong, they have to be corrected. And then this way, I think that's the way the police should be. On that sanctuary town that they say, there's one saying from our country that when the soup is very hot, you eat from around and until it gets cold. So right here, right now, we don't have a sanctuary because even if we say we're a sanctuary, it doesn't stop anybody to come here. If they decide to come to Framingham and any other city in the country, they will. But if we say we're a sanctuary, people from other places, other cities, will say, oh, let's go to Framingham because Framingham is it's protected. Let's go there. So you're going to bring a lot of bad people to Framingham. So the way it is right now, we just have to do is behavior, do the right thing, work, go home, go to the church, go to your friend's house, don't drive and drink and drive, don't fight on the streets. I think if we do like that and behave ourselves, be nice to your neighbors, like everybody else, I don't think we need any protection or anything. We're just going to be a family like any other in the country. Even if it's American or Russian or Brazilians or any other country. So all we have to do is just behavior and do the right thing. And if we say that we protected, we're going to attract people from everywhere in the country, that are not the nice people. So we don't want that in here. That's what I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, our time always goes by faster than I think it will.
Understand.
I'm curious, just on closing, to talk a little bit about, what is it about Framingham that makes it the kind of place that, you choose to continue to live in, that you choose to start businesses in, to make it your home, and now taking a step beyond being a business owner and being a resident of Framingham, but the step towards being an elected official representing the residents of Framingham is a big step.
It is.
And I'm curious, what is it about Framingham that makes it the kind of community that you're willing to make those sacrifices for?
Framingham is a beautiful town, becoming a city. It's everybody's happy. It's a lot of work, a lot of jobs in here. It's near everywhere. You can go to Boston in 20 minutes, especially with the toll booth that they took from Mass Pike now. You take 20 minutes to get to downtown Boston.
You drive a little faster than I do if you get there in 20 minutes. But
on a Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, okay.
Sunday morning. Yes, but it's not as like a 1 hour, 2 hours traffic,
yes. Not on Sunday morning.
Yes, not on a Sunday morning. But this is one of the things, the geographically, situation of Framingham. A lot of the routes, 126, 135, Route 9, 495 is not too far away, Mass Pike. So this makes also very attractive. Lots of business, big companies in here. We have the mall, it's the Natick Mall is nearby, and it brings a lot of work also to the Framingham people. The new construction of residential apartments that we're going on in Framingham right now, that will help a lot too, with the demand of, renting and, new houses. So, and the people in Framingham is very friendly. It's unbelievable, how they accept everybody, and without, fighting or any other thing. So this is what makes me, like Framingham a lot.
Well, excellent. Well,
Makes
thank
me
you.
call home,
Yes. No, and I'm happy to call it
Yes.
home for many of the same reasons.
Yes.
I think my commute on weekdays is about an hour and a half, though. But I'll
Really?
imagine what it could be on a Sunday morning. But Pablo, thank you so much for
thank you.
for what you
Thank
do
you.
for the community, for running, and for coming on the show. I wish you the best of luck over the
I
next
appreciate
several
it. Thank
months.
you very much. Thank you.
And for those watching at home, I hope you will stay tuned. We'll have another candidate for one of those at-large positions on here shortly. Thank you.